your hobby is taking photographs, then you're in very good company because an estimated 15 million families in Britain have a camera, and last year alone over 70 million rolls of film were sold. And some of that film was used to take this stunning photograph of a tern perched near its nest. It's the winning entry in the youngest section of the Prudential Assurance Young Wildlife Photographer of the Year competition, and it's not surprising that it won because it really is beautiful. Now, there were 4 other age groups in the competition, and one of the celebrities at this morning's prize giving was a man with a very good eye for a wildlife photograph, conservationist David Bellamy.
And David's here together with all the winners. Congratulations, folks. Listen, this is our chance to have our pictures taken by an expert. Gone. Here's the best bit of wildlife that you'll see in the Blue Peter studio today. Go on.
Oh, they did me good. Oh.
All right, so that we can have a look at them in detail, one by one, OK? So let's start off with Michael's tern, which I think is a superb photograph. Particularly the sky at the back is so dramatic, isn't it?
Fantastic, yeah.
Michael, how long have you been interested in photography?
Well, really long time.
How old were you when you started?
About 2.
Really? You actually took pictures when you were 2?
No, not took pictures.
You were just interested in looking at photographs?
Yeah.
This is a remarkable one, isn't it?
Certainly. Where was it taken?
It was taken in the Seychelles.
At Bird Island?
Yes.
Smashing place to swim just round the corner. But how did you... I mean, most people would take it looking down on the white beach and you wouldn't see the tern. You got it absolutely perfect.
Well done, Michael. OK, now the winner in the 9 to 11 section, this photograph, which really could have been taken in our wildlife garden. It's a beautiful dragonfly, and this has been taken by Joanne Mason, who's from Droitwich. And Joanne's no stranger to the competition because she was the top winner 2 years ago, so welcome back, an old hand at this. Where was the dragonfly, Joanne?
Well, I went to Thursday Common, we were taking the dog for a walk, and we took our cameras, and there were a lot of nymphs, and the dragonfly hatched out of the nymph and dried off about half an hour and flew onto some heather to completely dry off, and I took it whilst it was on the heather.
What a catch, but she had a half an hour to do it, which is quite lucky, really.
Yes, but, I mean, she's got it at exactly the right stage. The wings aren't yet dry. You can see all the veins, and they're just finally they're going to shimmer, and off it'll go. Goodness gracious.
Well done, Joanne. You'll be going for it again, so that's twice you won it. Hat-trick next year, you never know. Here's somebody who has done the hat-trick with this very dramatic picture of a crow. And this is the winning entry in the 12 to 13 age group. It's been taken by David Harrison Murray from Westmoreland in Kent. As I said, he's won twice before. How did you find the crow, David?
Well, we were looking after it because it was injured, and we'd just set it free, and we were taking some photos of it as we let it go.
But did you just take the one, or did you take a lot and then choose the best?
I took a whole lot because it was quite difficult to get a decent photo.
David, is it a baby?
Yeah, it's quite young.
And was it being fed?
No, I think it's angry from being disturbed.
You must have a very good future in photography ahead of you. I mean, you've won this thing 3 times. Would you be interested in continuing it?
Maybe, yeah.
Perhaps a look next year. Isn't that mum for the eye looking round at her mouth and shouting, Mum, or help, or I ain't.
Now the winner in the 14 to 15 age group, and it's this picture of a lizard which is just peeking over the rock. I thought it was a snake when I first saw it, but it's actually a lizard. It's been taken by Mark Preston Mapham from King's Coton. Congratulations. Where was the lizard, Mark?
It was on the ancient ruins in Olympia in Greece, on this rock.
So were you sunbathing on the rock when it just peeked up?
We were walking around looking at the ancient ruins, and I saw this. The opportunity to photograph it.
A lizard's difficult to
Come on,
photograph.
how did you do it? I've tried dozens and dozens, and they're gone. How did you make it stand still?
Careful stalking over the top of the rock.
He said, I'm too noisy and too big and the little thing see me. And of course, he's a good photographer.
Congratulations. OK, now the 5th first prize, and this is in the 16 to 17 age group, and it's another action shot of a swan. And I think it's taking off or landing. We can find out now, because the winner is Stephan Reim from West Germany. My German is not very good. Stephan's English isn't too hot either, but I can say Willkommen and Wie geht's to Blue Peter. Is the swan taking off or landing?
It is taking off.
How long have you been interested in photography?
For 3 years.
A marvellous picture, isn't it?
It certainly is. When you think there was over 10,000 entries, but, I mean, that just had to be a win. Yeah. Everything's there. It's just about get out of that cold, icy water and fly.
The water at the bottom and the lights. Was this taken near where you live, Stephan?
No, circa 50 kilometers from my home.
Hold on. I love all the ice in the background.
Yeah.
Everybody has been thinking today, all the people in the studio have been saying they'd love to take them home and stick them on the walls.
So would I, yeah. Which one are you going to have?
I quite like this one, actually. OK, now there's one more winner, and this is the overall winner. This is the person who took the best photograph, or the judges thought he took the best photograph, and he just won this splendid bronze sculpture. A marvellous ceremony today at the Natural History Museum.
And this is the top photo. It's a pheasant searching for food in the woods, and here is the young wildlife photographer of the year. He's 17-year-old Timothy Martin of Shrewsbury. Timothy, many congratulations. How did you get this marvellous shot?
Well, actually, it was just in my back garden in Shrewsbury. It just proves you don't have to rainforest and far away to get good pictures.
Were you in the hide or something?
Yes, another sort of tent so the bird couldn't see me. And I'd put this food out in front of the hide to attract birds. And this chap just came along. I took a few photos and one worked out all right.
How long did it take you to actually get this?
I was in the hide for about 2 hours.
And you just tried for the one day?
Yeah, well, I've been doing a few other days, but the pheasant came one day and that was...
And that was it? You snapped away? David, what was it that the judges particularly liked about this picture?
Well, total professionalism. I mean, he built the hide, he had the patience, he waited there. And just look at the picture. I mean, it's all there, every feather.
Fantastic.
I love the colours, isn't it? They're wonderful.
And you see, it looks as if he's doing something. There were so many photographs, it looks as if he's a dead pheasant, but that isn't that. So thank you very, very much for the food you put out, and thank you for... I mean, I bet that pheasant's proud to be the winner.
I'm sure
I hope
it
it's
is.
alive.
I tell you what, everybody, I'm very, very impressed, and I hope a lot more people will enter the competition next year.
I'm sure
Aren't
that
they
will be.
brilliant?
Well done, everybody. A round of applause. Well, if you do enter the competition next year, who knows, maybe you could be the photographer of the year for 1988. Join us on Monday when we'll be introducing you to Fat Pig and his friends, who is the latest stage-singing swine sensation.
And Mark and I will be showing you how to make great big Christmas decorations.
And if you'd like a reminder of our presents for mums or aunties, then don't forget about the omnibus on Sunday morning. And we'll see you next Monday.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.